Good morning students. Today we are going to start chapter number 5 of book Flamingo and chapter name is Indigo by Louis Fischer. Okay, first of all we have to understand that what is indigo. Okay, so this indigo we call indigo, in Hindi we call Neel. Okay, so you might have heard this word and you might have gone through this chapter in your 10th standard. Okay, because this chapter, Indigo chapter, is related to Mahatma Gandhi's life and his first movement. So Mahatma Gandhi's first movement was Satyagraha was held at where? In Champaran. Okay, at Champaran, Bihar. So basically the story is related to Champaran episode. Okay, but first of all I would like to convey you that who is Louis Fischer. Louis Fischer, he was Jewish American. He was Jewish, okay, American, and he was born on 29 February 1896. He was born on 29 February 1896 in Philadelphia. Fine. So he was born Philadelphia in USA. So he was born on 29 February 1896 Philadelphia, and he was died on 15th January 1970 in Princeton, USA. Okay. So Louis Fischer, Jewish American, and he was highly influenced with Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, and he liked the Mahatma Gandhi's non-violence and spiritualism, and Louis Fischer wrote so many books on Mahatma Gandhi and Lenin also. So Louis Fischer was first of all worked as a teacher, okay, and later on he left this job and then he served as a volunteer in First World War. Okay, in First World War. Okay, and after First World War, so first of all he worked as a teacher, then he served as a volunteer, in First World War. Okay, fine. And later on he means made his career. He made his career as a finally he made his career as a journalist. Okay, journalist. Okay, and he wrote for the New York Times, the Saturday Review, etc. The Saturday Review. Fine. So Louis Fischer was highly influenced by Mahatma Gandhi, okay, and he wrote many books on Gandhi and Lenin, and he was Jewish American, born on 29 February 1896 in Philadelphia and died on 15 January 1970 in Princeton. And he worked as a teacher. First of all he worked as a teacher, then he served as a volunteer in First World War. Fine. And later on he changed his career, and he started writing for Saturday Review. Why? Because he settled his career as a journalist, and he wrote for New York Times, the Saturday Review, and the European and Asian publications. Okay, one point you have to note over here, that he came in India in May 1942. He came in India in May 1942, and this chapter, Indigo chapter, actually is an extract taken out from life of Mahatma Gandhi. Actually, this book, the life of Mahatma Gandhi, the life of Mahatma Gandhi, okay, this book was written by Louis Fischer, and this is Indigo is an extract from this book, the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Actually, this Indigo chapter, we can say, is an interview, okay, and this interview was taken by Louis Fischer, and he took Mahatma Gandhi's interview in 1942, okay, and he asked a general question, means why did you decide Britishers departure or Britishers to leave India? Then at that time Mahatma Gandhi disclosed the fact that it was in 1917, that he urged, he urged the Britishers to leave India. So basically, year 1917 took a, you can say, a twist in Indian independence. Means this year was the most important year in Indian independence, in Indian scenario. Why? Because it was the year when Mahatma Gandhi understood the plot of Britishers and all. So Louis Fischer, Jewish American, born on 29 February 1896, Philadelphia, died on 15 January 1970. And first of all, he was a teacher, then he served as a volunteer in First World War, okay, and he finally adopted the career as a journalist, okay, and he wrote for the New York Times, the Saturday Review, and European and Asian publication. One thing I would like to make you over here, that as a journalist he lived through and reported the Second World War. As a journalist he lived through, and he reported the Second World War, okay, the Second World War. He was highly influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. Why? Because Mahatma Gandhi used what? Used non-violence. Mahatma Gandhi used non-violence and spiritualism. Okay, used non-violence and spiritualism in what? As a political tool. So this point we have to understand what? That as a journalist he reported the Second World War, and he was highly influenced with Gandhi. Why? Because Mahatma Gandhi used non-violence. And spiritualism in politics. Means why? Because he believed what? That non-violence can solve any problem. So basically Mahatma Gandhi believed in non-violence, okay. Now come to the chapter Indigo, okay. As we all know very well, that Mahatma Gandhi returned in India from South Africa in the year 1915. Okay, we all know very well that Mahatma Gandhi returned to India, okay, in 1915 from South Africa. And at that time it was you can say influence of Gandhi everywhere. Gandhi was taking conferences, meetings and all. Finally in 1916 what happened means this interview he gave the interview in year 1942, and he told that why he requested Britishers to leave India, means why. So it happened in the year 1917. ये सब 1917 में हुआ क्यों? Because in 1916 when Mahatma Gandhi was taking a conference, okay, and he was addressing delegation in Lucknow. So over there what happened, a peasant named Rajkumar Shukla requested Mahatma Gandhi to visit Champaran and solve the problems of peasants, poor farmers, okay, poor, and he was also a poor peasant. So Mahatma Gandhi, we will come to know in this chapter that in 1917 Mahatma Gandhi visited Champaran, and not only he closely observed the condition of poor peasants, okay, and over there we have come to know that he had not only solved the problem of Champaran but also upgraded their you can say living style. So Gandhi believed, first of all, this Champaran visit was casually undertaken. Champaran visit was casually undertaken, means Champaran visit was casually undertaken on the entreaty of a poor peasant named Rajkumar Shukla. Okay, so Champaran visit, Mahatma Gandhi was not in idea that he believed that only he had to spend only a couple of days or only a few days in Champaran, but it almost Champaran episode means this indigo chapter is related to this plight of peasants of Champaran district is in Bihar, and over there poor peasants had to grow indigo on their land. So we will study in the chapter, okay, all this thing. But first of all, the what is the you can say outlay of the chapter is that in 1917 Mahatma Gandhi visited Champaran, okay, on the casually undertaken. This visit was casual visit on the entreaty of a poor peasant. Mahatma Gandhi had never given a thought that this visit would take almost his 1 year, okay, and finally Mahatma Gandhi got victory over there, okay, in Champaran. Just because of what? Just because of his self-reliance. Okay. So this episode, Indigo chapter is related to Champaran episode, and Champaran episode is historically important. So historically important revolt led by Mahatma Gandhi. Means this Champaran episode was a turning point for not only for not only the peasants of Bihar, okay, poor peasants of Bihar, but also for the Indian independence scenario. We will come to know in this chapter. One thing you would like to know, I would like to make you understand that Mahatma Gandhi was a prominent leader, and moreover this Bapu title was given to him in this movement. We will see over here, but basically you have to go through this chapter today. Chapter number 5, Indigo by Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur born on 29 February in 1896 and died in 1970, 15 January, okay. And Louis Pasteur was follower of Mahatma Gandhi. Why? Because he liked the idea of non-violence and spiritualism, okay, in politics, means he liked that thing, okay. So that's why he followed Mahatma Gandhi, and we will come to know means wonderful things in this chapter, okay. So please go through this chapter. So Indigo chapter is basically related to this is the chapter related to the Champaran episode, Champaran movement, the first movement by Mahatma Gandhi. We will see in this chapter, okay. So tomorrow we will go through this chapter, but first of all, it's my request, it's my request, why? That if you do pre-reading of the chapter, then it will be easy for you all to understand the chapter. Fine. Thank you. Have a nice day. Go through the chapter and then we will start our chapter's explanation tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day.